wants an escape from her toxic relationship with Femi.
Let's pick up the series. How would a travel agency land premium clients? So this is for travel agencies. So if you have travel agency friends, tell them to run in. This is how they can get the kind of clients they want in this year 2026. A couple of things to consider. I want you to first know that before doing anything else, you need to first determine what kind of travel agency are you. Are you the one who helps people with holiday trips? Or are you a migration agency who helps people with like second citizenships, passports, and all of that? So one does a lot of holiday trips, another one does second citizenship and passports, and another type majorly handles travel for specific reasons. So let us say that could be travel for work, travel for education, all of those types. You need to know as an agency. Don't be the one who's helping people get second citizenship and also be the one trying to help someone secure a visa and a scholarship in another country. No, you're all over the place. That is you being all over the place. Be the person who faces one of them. And now I'm going to pick one of them. For this particular video, I'm going to pick the holiday trips. Okay? So you're a travel agency who does a lot of holiday trips. I mean, you know a lot of them already. If this is you, the next thing you need to know is, who is my ideal client? Because the thing is, if it's not your ideal client, there is no way in hell you'll be able to say, okay, I'm trying to reach out to this person or this person. The goal is not to spread yourself and reach out to 1 million people and hope that 10,000 pay you for a service. No, the goal is to reach out to your exact ideal type of client, and then that kind of client brings in more and more clients the same type.
Now that we know the agency serves people for holiday travel, and this is who we want to focus on, we are going to eliminate every offer that looks like it's one for second citizenship or passports, and also travel for a reason, say for work or for education. Okay, and we're going to face only holiday travel. So now the next thing is, we're going to, let's first delete all of this. Holiday travel only. Now, a couple of things you need to know. Are, number one, these clients we want for holiday travel, we need to get their features, right? We need to get their features. We need to understand the demographics. Then we need to also understand their desires. What is that one thing? Because aside knowing their features or the kind of person they are, whether it's male or female in a particular location, right? Say for example, within the ATL metropolis. Aside knowing all of this information, you need to know what the driving factor is. What makes them buy? What makes them pay for stuff? Right? Is it fear? Is it desire for something else, like aspiring to be somebody else that you're not? That's what marketing is about. Okay, so is it these desires? Then when we know all of this, the last thing we need to know how to create a good offer that they can never say no to, that they will never say no to. Okay, an offer that will always make them give you a yes. All right, these are the things you need to know. So you need to go deep. Ask your friends, ask your colleagues in the industry, ask some clients you've worked with in the past, right? Ask them, why did you come to buy from us, right? Why did you come to buy from us? But before we get to the desires, the first thing is the features. Let's treat the features, okay? So let's say, for example, this person is a holiday trip, it's a girl or a set of girls, okay, but you're trying to describe one person, okay? So not a set of people, but we know that it's a girl who is in a friends group and they've been trying to go to Cancun for the longest time and it just has not left the chat, okay? She's a female. All right, she went to university and these are her friends from school and some childhood friends, and they put themselves together in a group. Okay, so what's her age bracket like? We can say her age bracket is she's between 23 to 27, or say 22 to 27. Okay, now what location is she? This would depend on the kind of audience you want to serve. Okay, if for example you are in the US, you could decide to serve people in the US. If you're, for example, in Africa, right, you could decide to serve people in Africa and even abroad. Tammy is in Houston. Okay, so she's in the US. Tammy is 23 years old, so she falls within this age bracket. She just recently graduated from the university. Now, we need something that Tammy will say yes to. Now, what are her desires? Let's treat her desires for a minute. So, Tammy's desires, right? She wants to visit new places. She wants to have bragging rights over some of her other friends. Okay? Let's say Tammy comes from a well-to-do family, so she wants to be able to stunt on her friends, on some of her friends that are not well-traveled. Alright? She wants to stunt on some of her friends that are not too well-traveled. What else does Tammy want? Right? Tammy wants to go to new places and meet new people. Can you see this? Now, lastly, what's the last thing Tammy wants? Tammy wants an escape from her toxic relationship with Femi. She doesn't want to be around him. She's tired of him, his games. Should I tell you something very interesting? Each and every one of these Tammy's desires can be a form of copy used to write ads that would speak directly to Tammy. This is the advantage you have with marketing. This is the advantage you have. It is. So now, let's leave these desires here, and we're going to treat, and we're going to have a good offer. Okay? What can we take off? What can we take off? Please, okay, guys, a snapshot. Okay? You have a snapshot? Now, offers for Tammy. The first offer we can create will be one for a group trip with the girls. Group trip with the girls, and it will come with maybe a breakfast menu for free, or buffet for free, right, for 4 days free, right, and all the usual stuff you see. We could have airport pickup, we could have hotel drop off. Then also, as part of the offer, don't forget, this is a travel holiday company, right? As part of this too, we could also have one that involves taking them to visit new places, right? To visit new places. So this could be lounges. You can say, okay, we'll visit one lounge, we'll visit one beach, and we'll visit one museum. All right, all of these are inside the same offer. All of these are inside the same offer. To write this offer, or to be able to promote this offer to Tammy and every other girl like Tammy to understand this, what I need to do is I'm going to go into my Facebook Ads Manager. Okay, so I'm going to my Facebook Ads Manager. I'm going to call it FAM, Facebook Ads Manager. I'll create one campaign. I'll create one ad set, and then I'll create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, the 5. What does it mean? The 5 signifies my offer with 5 different forms of copy. Right? So I could have an image here, a video here, an image here, a video, and a video. Good. Now, I'm not gonna be able to be on here and teach you copywriting all from scratch, but I could literally just put it out, and my first form of copy, you can see that we're targeting visit new places. Every single creative or every single thing that describes this avatar that I've written here, based on my knowing her, could be used to write a form of ad copy. So this is a structure. I'll go into the Facebook Ads Manager or the Google Ads Manager, YouTube, any single one. I'll create my campaign, right? One campaign, one ad set, and I'll say 5 ads for this. And why am I using 5 ads? Because I wrote 5 different forms of copy. So I'll target the first one, the first desire, the desire to visit new places. I'll write it. Stuck being in one space. Stop being in one space and even craving visiting new places, right? Then I'll put in that location, say for example Cancun, right? So I'll say Cancun is the destination you want to be with your girls, you see, because my offer is a group trip offer. Cancun is that destination you want to be with your girls this November. Then after that, I'll then talk about the other things I have in there. How it's going to be a trip for 7 days, but 4 days free breakfast, airport pickup, hotel drop off, and visits to this, and this. All right, all of that. And then I would say I'm also giving them all of these at
If they're able to commit, I'm giving them all of these at 15% off for the next 48 hours. That's an offer that is screaming, I need to pay now. And that's what you want. An offer that screams, I need to pay now. So let's target the second one. The second one is bragging rights. I could use a video or an image, right, to explain this one. The copy for this is, everyone else has visited Cancun except you. Why do you choose to keep being, why do you want to be left out, right? They want that bragging rights. And I'll come in here again and write it. It's a group trip for 7 days, 4 days breakfast, airport pickup, hotel drop off, lounges, beach, and I'll use this same offer. That's it. Second one. What's the third one? Stunt on her friends. Well, that looks close to bragging rights, but escape toxic Femi. Escape toxic Femi. I could decide to use a video or an image again. What could be an image of a girl who wants to be free, right? You could use an image of a girl that with a big smile on her face, with a face signifying freedom at the beach, right? Or a girl walking from the beach side with other guys looking at her, right? Escaping toxic Femi. Now she's desired by other people, which is every woman's dream, to be desired by a man. To be desired by a man. I know you ladies will not accept it, but that's the dream for you. And that's okay. It's okay to have that dream. Come in again, and I would write a very good form of copy for this, and I'll add this offer. And hey, don't forget, you could even decide to tweak this offer. You could, instead of saying 15% off for 48 hours, right? You could give the full price and say it's all this inclusive with that price, no 15% off. You could decide to calculate it as 10% off, but everything still amounts to the same price. For a travel agency, this is how you run marketing that actually works in 2026 for a travel agency. You first know who you want to serve, you get the customer avatar, then you go into your advertising platform, one campaign, one ad set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If all of this seems like a lot of trouble or a struggle for you, then just DM or comment the words "Kilo" down below, and someone on my team will come help you set this up. Ciao.